Hi guys, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we saw the demo of simple sales inventory control using Android Studio. In this class, I am going to teach step by step how to do this simple app. Right now, let's back to our lesson. Here, this is the demo I have shown you in my last class. So here, first what I am going to do is here, I am going to go to the file, new. I am going to create the new project. Right here I am going to give the name as simple inventory. Right. Click next. Select the template type as empty activity and here click finish. Now your new app has been created successfully. Here simple inventory, here this is the app. Now here your app folder consists of two major folders. First is Java folder, another one is RS folder. RS folder, there will be the folder called layout. Inside the layout we have a activity main XML. Here we have designed the app. Okay, so double click on this one. Right here defaultly come as here. If you zoom in, default come the text as hello world. Right, if you have to do the design part. So let's back to here. There will be the two views there, design and text. Select the text view. Here we have to defaultly come as constant layout. Constant layout we have to change it as a linear layout. It's very easy stuff to do the things as linear layout. We have to change it as a linear layout, right? So here after that what I am going to do is here we have to do here as orientation. We have to vertical, we have to give the type as vertical, and gravity, no, we don't need a gravity, that's enough. Right. Okay, you can give, if you like, you can give gravity center. Right, center, let's take, right, that's the thing we have to do. After that what I am going to do is here we have to do this, we don't need this text. Right, now first what I am going to do is here I am going to create the inside this linear layout. I am going to create another linear layout. Here also we have rep content, this one, rep content. Here also orientation as we have to orientation we have set as horizontal, right, horizontal. After that we have to create here is we have to create two things, right? So here we have to create things as here we have to create as text view. You have to create as text view. You have to rep content. After that you have to write a text here. Android text. You have to write here is simple. You have simple sales inventory using Android. Right. Perfect. Right. Now if you want to change the color, you have to simply change here as text color. You have to change it as this one. We have to change it as vision. Right. Text color we have to give like this. Here also gravity. You have to change it as center. Right. That's it. Perfect. That's the thing you have to do. Right. Perfect. Right. Now if you want to see the design here, this the design will be at the center. Right. Now what I am going to see after that, I am going to below this linear layout, I am going to create another linear layout. So we have to write linear layout. I am going to create rep content, same rep content. After that we have to create as this one should be the horizontal. Orientation should be horizontal. Right, perfect. After that we need to have two things. We have to put here. We have to put it here. Right. We need to have a text view and edit view, right? So this first one should be the text view, rep content. After that we have to Android text, we have to write text, Android text, we have to write this one. First one should be the product name, right? After that we have to write another thing, say edit text also rep content. Here also we have to write ID here, right? ed1, right? After that you have to write EMS, you have to write tape, right? That's it. Right. Here you have to check like this. simply you have to write the product name like this, right? Now this is a very simple way to do the task. You have to remove the extra spaces, right? Now here the same linear layout, we can get the copy and we have to change the name, right? After that, right? You have to get it like this. This is a professional way to do the program, alright? This is a design part, you have to make like this, okay? This is very easy stuff, right? Okay. This one should be the product name, same layout, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste below here. Now here we have to change the name as product names, we have to change the name as price. This one should be the price, right? Price here, we have to change the text box ID ED2. ED2 means text box, right? This one, okay? Right. After that, what I am going to do is here change successfully. After the third one, you have to get the copy. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste, right? This one you have to change it as price. After that, quantity. Change the wording as quantity. You have to enter the quantity as 3, right? That is the stuff you have to do, right? Quantity, right? So here same simply we have to enter the quantity, right? After that, what I am going to do is here. After that, I am going to add the subtotal. So the same linear layout, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. So here this one, here to adding Android text, we are going to change as subtotal. Subtotal. Now here what I am going to do is here, we have to make some changes here. So here we have to take margin. Here we have to change some layout. Here type layout margin. So type 10 small. SP. After that we have to change the EMS 10. We have to change it. Background color. We have to change as primary dark. Perfect. After the text color we have to change. Otherwise we can't. Text is not. We have to change as white. So we have to add the color code like this. After that we have to write. This one should be the enable false. This one should be enable false. We can't type here, right? Here also. This one should be the Android ID should be here. We have to write as a subtotal. TXT sub. We have to write sub. Simply we have to identify, right? Okay, perfect, right? Otherwise you can give ED3, ED4. You will be give, but here the name we can understand easily. We have to give the name TXT sub, right? So after that, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste. The same thing. We have to done here also. This one should be the pay month. Text payment. This is a TXT pay. We have to give us a TXT pay. Right, perfect. Finally, balance. The same linear layout. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste below. This one should be the TXT balance. BAL. So here also balance. Right, perfect. Okay. Now what is the meaning of color code? What's the problem? That not text. This one, that's a problem, right? It's a color, text color, right? That's the problem, right? Text color here, right? Right. That's right. The same thing. Ctrl C copy. Text color is not a text color, right? That's why it's getting here, right? Ctrl C copy, Ctrl V to paste here. Okay, carefully do it. Right, Ctrl V to paste here. Right. So perfect. Now let's check. Right. Now it's working. When the user type on these text boxes, the text color should be white, should be typing, right? After that we need one button for that, right? We have to do the button stuff. So what I am going to say back here. So here have to finally we have to do the button. So we have to get the linear layout copy, copy, Ctrl V to paste below. Now here we no need this text view and edit text box. We have to remove them. Here we have to type the button, right? So you simply we have to write the button as we have to write button rep content. After that we have to type here ID btn1. After that text add. After that background color you have to write primary. Otherwise you can give anything, right? Give like this, right? Now you will be able to see the design look like. See, simple design, right? Very simple. It's very easy stuff to do with us. So if you want to see the design, you can check the right. It's grid is running. This is the preview of this one, right? You can't able to type here these text boxes. We are making as enable false, right? The product name, price and quantity in order to calculate the total, right? So we have to do the another stuff is creating the table layout, right? Below of here, right? If you enter the product name and price and quantity, click add button. All the relevant item details should be added into the below table, right? After that, the subtotal should be calculated, right? So that's the thing I'm going to do now. So let's back to our project. Now here, this is a linear layer, right? Now here extra spaces we have to remove them. After that, I'm going to create the another thing is a table layout, right? So we have a table layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the layout, linear layout. Control C to copy this linear layout. Control V to paste here. We have to remove the inside the button code. We don't need them. Now here we have to write here this one we have to change it as a vertical. Now here I'm going to inside this linear layout. I'm going to create as a table layout, right? Table layout I'm going to create, right? So here what I'm going to do is here first I'm going to this one we have to text, we have to change it as text color. Right. Here we have to color text color. Later we have to do the task. Now here we have to write first one should be the table layout. Table layout. Right. Table layout also we have to write as a match pair. This width mean we have to write match pair and height we have to give the professionally 360 dB height will be, right? This is height we have to give, right? After that we have to give the another things as a ID. So Android ID you have to give type ID. You have type here ID. You have type table TB1. This is ID table name ID, right? TB1 is ID of the table name, right? After that what I am going to do, we have to do another thing is simple we have to write here is you have to text column. This one column. You have to put it as asterisk. This is must right asterisk, right? Perfect. Right. Okay. Now inside the table layout we have to create the table rows and columns, right? Inside the table layout we have to create the table rows and columns. So we have first we have to write inside the table layout I am going to create the table row and columns. Same thing like a HTML. Inside the table we have a rows and columns. So we have a option table row. Here table row. This one also layout width. We have to layout width we have to get match parent and same thing we have to write another thing is layout height. Layout height we have to give as a wrap content, right? This is the things we have to give, right? Perfect, right? Parent. This is the ending tag, right? Perfect, right? Now here after that what I am going to do is here we have to give the ID of the table row. ID we have to give as this TB row 1. Right. We have to give the ID. Tender ID. Sir, TB row. Sorry, we have to write. We missed the tag, right? ID. This one. This tag is must. After that TB row 1. This ID of that, right? Okay. After that, inside the table we have to do the columns, right? Inside the table row we have first one is a text view. We have to write the text view. First text by text view. Text view you have to write here is inside the text view you have to write layout width. So layout width. So right here as layout width you have write as wrap content. Layout height. Wrap content. Right. You have to do like this. After that text you have to write text. You have to Android text you have to write as here Android text you have to write here as product name. Product name. Right, product. Now the same thing you have to do here as well, right? It's a product name, right? Same thing you have to Control C, copy, Control V to paste below. This second column, this one should be the price. After the third column, Control C, copy, Control V to paste here. Quantity. Fourth column is a fourth one should be the this one, right? Control C, copy, Control V to paste here. Fourth one must be price. Total. Right, this one should be the total, right? Now we didn't specify the ID of this one. First one should be the ID. Android ID. We have to Android ID. We have to give us this one. You have to write This one should be the text field, right? T1, right? T1. After that T1, same thing, control C copy, control paste T2, change the T2, control C copy, control paste this one, T3, T3, this one copy, control C copy, control paste T4, right? We have to make the IDs, right? Perfect. Simple, right? Very simple. This is the table row, right? There is a table here, it's working fine. Table row is displayed successfully here. It's below the table. It's a design of the table layer, right? Simple. Very simple, right? After that, what I am going to do is here. Now our design is over. Now let's back to our Java folder. Inside the Java folder, we have a file called main activity, right? Double click on this one. Here, this one should be the main activity Java. Here I am going to code it, right? So first, what I am going to do is here. First, I am going to write the private. So private. Private array list. I am going to create the array list. I am going to create the array list, right? So get this string array list. I am going to create string, right? First one called the data. I am going to do data. This one should be the data. Equal new array list. This array list. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. Right. Now here this one should be here right as string. String. Right. Now here we have write like this. Okay. Now we have to put the same thing, control C to copy, control V to paste below. This one should be 1. We have to, this one should be, we need another thing. This one should be 2. This one should be control C to copy, control V to paste. This one should be 3. Right. We have created 3, 4 arrays. Right. These are the array list objects I have created. 4 objects I have created. Right. After that, what I am going to see, we have write another private access specifier. We have write here is table layout. Layout we have to create as table. Right. Perfect. Right. After that, we have to create edit text. Right. Edit text. How many texts are there? We have to write this variable. We have to create a variable. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So we have to write ed1. Let's look at ed2. Simply ed3, ed4. ed5, ed6, right? Perfect, right? After that, what I am going to do, we have only one button B1, right? Here only one button available, so we have created only one variable here, right? Now go inside the onCreate method. We have to create get this variable, and we have to assign it to the relevant text box, right? This is the relevant text box, product name text box. That is the name of ed1, right? So you are simply get it here. Find view by id r.id ed1, right? What is the name you gave here? What is the name you gave here? ed1, right? You can give here as txt product name. It's no, doesn't matter. I gave here as ed1, right? It's simple, ed1. Okay, same thing, control C copy, control V paste here. This one 2, this one 3. 2 means second one 2. This one should be 2. This one should be 3, right? So this one will be 3, right? So here 3, right? After that, this one also here, this one, right? These are the subtotal payment, text payment, balance. These are the text box names, right? Sub, txt pay, txt balance, right? Now let's go here. You have right here, get it here. ed4 equal find view by id r.id dot txt pay. So sorry, sub first one. After that, ed5 equal find view by id r.id dot txt pay. After that, the same thing, control C copy, control V to paste here. This one should be, have to change it as ed balance, txt balance, right? Perfect, right? We equal into the relevant variable successfully here, right? After that, what I am going to do is here, I am going to create the method, right? So we have to create some method here. Now here we have created a method. Simply you have to public add. So we need public void add. This is the method I am going to create, right? So here we have to do another thing is we didn't complete the designing here the button btn1 we didn't equal here. So b1 we are getting here b1 equal find view by id r dot id dot btn1, this one edit here. Okay. Now here we have to set this one as a we have to b1 dot set on click listener view new view on click listener, right? Okay, after fill this, enter the product name and price and quantity, press enter key, click add button, the details should be added here below table, right? So that's things we have to done by inside this add method, right? So here after that we have to call it here, right? So here we have to write here is we have to create the variable tot, first tot. After that we have to write first we have to create the variable string variable product name. So prod name, product name I am going to create as first ed1 dot get text dot toString. We have to convert them as toString method. After that we have to write int price. I am going to create another variable price. So so we have to, if it is in data type we have to convert as a string. So we have to write integer dot parsing. So we have ed dot ed2 dot getText dot toString right, perfect. After that we have to write the same thing. We have to control C to copy, control V to paste below. This one should be quantity, this one should be ed3, right. After that we have to, what I am going to do is we have to write int tot equal, we have already declared a variable about tot. We have to write tot equal price multiply by quantity, right. Now here first we already created the array list above here, data 1, data 2, data 3, right. If you are going to add this variable stuff, we have to put into the array list into the table, right. So first I am going to get the array list data 1 dot add. You have to write here is product name, this variable, control C to copy, control V to paste. These things I am going to add it into the table, right. We can't directly add this variable into our table, right. We have to make it as array list, then only we will be able to add the table, right. Okay. After that you have to control C to copy, control V to paste here, second d1, this one should be price, d1 should be the price. So if you control C to copy, control V to paste, if you write like this, it show the error. What is the error, right? Here it show the error because this one should be the integer. So we have to convert as a string. So how to convert as a string in Java? String, the same thing you have to write in Android as well, right? Values, you have to write like this, the error go away, perfect, right? Same thing, control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one should be 2, this one here as quantity, right. After that data 3, control C to copy, control V to paste here, date 3, this one here as we have to write tot, you have to write tot, perfect. After that what I am going to do is here, all the stuff we have done successfully. Now here we have to create the table layout, we have to create table, we have to equal your table, this table layout, same, control C copy, right here is right, table layout. Now here you have to write find by id, find view by id, you have to write r dot id dot, what's the table layout id, we have to get it here. This is a table layout id, what's the table layout, tb1, this id, you can check here, go to the design as well, you can check here, table layout id, you have to give tb1, right, you have to put it here, tb1, right, this working fine. Okay, perfect, it's working perfect. After that what I am going to do is here, you have to write a table rows, table row, you have to write row equal new table row. We have to create the object, table row object. After that we have to write text view, text view. We have to write text view t1. We have to create as t1 equal, write text view this. We have to write the this t1. The same thing you have to write text. The same thing you have to control C to copy, control V to paste below. Right. This one should be 2, this one should be 3, this one should be 4. We have to write 4. Perfect. Okay, this one should be the perfect. After that we have to create the variable, string variable. I am going to create string tots. Tot we have to create as tot. Now here we have to write int sum equals 0. You have to create a variable, another integer variable. Now what I am going to see, I am going to add the data into the table, right? So how to add the data into this table? Now we have to see like this. Right? So we have to write for loop. We have to write first initial value. So we have to give as, create the variable as inside the for loop I equal 0. This initial. After the condition I less than data dot this array, right? Size. Right, array list. So here I plus plus data means the array list, data array list. It is a data array list, right? That's the stuff you have to. After that you have to open and close curly brackets. After that, here just we have to write, first we have to write string. You have to give the name, different name. You have to write p name, product name. You have to, this variable I am going to p name equal, you have to write data, first one to data dot get I mean first data. What's the data? First one data get I mean this is the data first mean this product name data, right? We have to get it, right? Put into this variable, right? Data 1 I mean, right? Data, right? Okay, this data 1 mean this product variable will be stored here. This product. Okay, these are the variables. What you are entering on these text boxes. When you click add button, this text box data assigned to this particular variables. This variable pass into here. Data 1, data 2, data 3. This array, this list we have to pass it here, right? So this one should be here, right? We can't add the data directly into our table. We have to move into as an array list. Then only we will be able to add the data into the table, right? In Android, right? So Control C copy, the same thing. Control C copy, Control V to paste here. Second one should be, so right here is second one should be price. So we are at create a different one, price. This one should be 1. Price one mean 1. Here. Price mean 1. Third one should be the quantity. So we have different one. Control C copy, quantity, QTY. This one should be 2. Okay. 3 mean, Control C copy, Control V paste here. 3 mean, what is 3? Quantity 2, right? 3 mean this one, tots. This dot mean 3. Right, dot. This one should be dot. We have to do that different. Right. Total we have to give the dot, different one, right? Because we have another variable above dot. That's why we have to give here as a different image, right? So that's the thing we have to do first, right? Very simple one. After that, what I am going to do is here. So right here is all stuff is right. So here this total we have to write. We already create the variable above total, right? So we have to get this one, this total, right? Control C copy, Control V paste here, right? Control V paste here. We no need to create it again, right? That's the thing we have to write. So after that we have to, we created the text view objects here. The text we have to store in this table as a text view, right? We have to pass this text view, right? So first we have to write the text view t1 dot setx. You have to write, first one should be this one, p name, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Second one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Second one should be this one, Control C to copy, Control. Third one should be quantity, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. After that, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be 4. This one should be, what is this? Final one should be the top. Right here, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Right, we have to store successfully. After that, you have to get this variable sum. Sum equal sum. This one we have to make a subtotal. We have to calculate the subtotal. Integer dot pass, int dot pass int you write here data 4 mean here we have write data 3 mean total, the total, so we have write data 3 dot get I dot to string, right, we have to calculate data, right, that's the thing we have to. After that we have to add the strings to row, so write row table row, this table row here object we have to create a table row, this one row dot add view t1, right, t1. After that control C copy, control V paste here, sorry, control C copy, control V paste here, this one is t2, second t2, t3, t4. Now finally we have write table dot add view, we have write here is add view row, you have to add it to the table, perfect. After that, that's the thing we have, right? After add the record, we have to clear the text box fields, that's the thing, that is important stuff. Finally we have to pass into the relevant text box, the sum we have to pass into the relevant text box, this text box we have to pass into the sum, fine, right, this sum, right, calculated. So how to pass, you have to write sum we have to equal into ed4, so we have to write get the ed4 dot set x, you have to write string dot value of sum, right, simple. After that you have to clear one ed1 dot set x, after that control C to copy, control V to paste below, ed2 ed3, right, perfect, that's the thing we have to do. Finally you have to write, after add the record you have to write recurse focus, all the records are clear and focus on the cursor here, right, perfect. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Right, here we enter the product name as we have added the product name as coffee, price 10, quantity 2, press add button. Right, the problem is, what is the problem is here, we didn't call this method, control C to copy this add method on click here, right, btn here, right, we didn't call, that's it, right. When the button is clicked, what happens? This button clicks, what happens? This goes to the function here, what you does here, it's working, right. Now let's run it again. Here it's successfully added in the list, below list. Here subtotal should be successfully display here. Now you enter another one, here is cake, price 20, 5 quantity, percentage here, it's working perfectly, right, it's working perfectly, it's working perfectly. Now I'm going to go to calculate the this one, payment and balance, right. So what I am going to do is here, back to our project, it's very simple. We have to calculate that, then in here this one, payment, and when you enter the payment, here the balance should be displayed. So here what I am going to do here, select this text box field, sorry, text box field, go to the subtotal, yes, subtotal, right. This one should be our subtotal, it should be false, right, enable false. This payment mean we have to user allow to type the payment, so here this text box also we have to enable false. If you call this one, we can't type in this text box, right, we have to remove this option, so remove it. After that payment, okay, we have to allow the payment, right, balance should be, we have to enable false, okay, enable false, right, user can't type these two things, right, balance and subtotal, it's calculated by the system. here you should only allow to enter the payment only, right? So we have to enable to this option, right? Earlier I enabled force, that's why we can't type right now. Now what I am going to see, this text box we have to write a code. What's the name? txt pay, right? So here go here txt pay, we have to assign to this variable ed5, right? So what I am going to see, get the variable here. Simply you have to get ed5 dot, you have to add the method add text change listener, add text change listener new, you have to write text watcher, right? Here if you call this text watcher method, it consists of three methods are displayed below, right? Where before text change, on text change, after text change. I am going to get it as a after text change. You have to get here after text change, right? So you have to create the variable in total, you have to write in subtotal, you have to make it as subtotal. Subtotal we have to calculate subtotal, we have to write here is integer dot pass it. First we have to write ed4 because ed4 means subtotal. ed4 dot getText dot toString. After that we have to write int pay equal integer dot parseInt. You have to write ed5 dot getText dot toString, right? After that we have to write we have to calculate the balance, int balance equal pay minus subtotal, pay minus subtotal, right? After that result should be displayed here, which text box? ed6 text box, txt balance, right? So ed6 dot setX, you have to write here is string dot value of that, that code is that. That's the thing we have to write. Okay, that's the thing we have to write. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not, right? Now let's run and check. Right, now here first I am going to enter the product name. So I am going to write coffee, price 20, quantity 2. After that cake, price 30, 2. After that Fanta, I am going to Fanta 30, quantity 2. Okay, it's working fine. Now I am willing to pay the bill here. We can willing to pay the bill here. So you have to write here 200, here 40 with the balance, right? When you type on this text box, simply display the balance over here, right? Now the sales simple and Android Studio with simple inventory control step by step tutorial. I hope you understood well. If you have any doubt on this project, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.